everybody. This is Hex, and I will be running this Storm deck, this iteration. Haven't really changed anything from last week, but I think this is going to be what I will run through a league today. I've got 3 ops, 3 pieces, 1 noxious, 1 empty, 2 grape shots, and we'll see how this does. Let's jump right into the league. Here we are for game number 1. I will be on the play. This looks like a pretty risky hand, really needs some red mana, but I think I'm going to keep it. Got 2 Serum Visions to hopefully smooth it out. Alright, let's see what we draw. I'm going to keep the Shivan Reef on top. Need the red mana for Electromancer and Rituals. Not going to be happy about it though. I could have just risked it to hopefully draw a red land later, but I think this is probably better. Right, bottom both of these. We don't need any more rituals. Looks like we're against Bant Spirits or Blue-White Spirits. Possibly should have played the Shivan Reef over the island. That way if I draw a red land I can Manamorphose and play Electromancer at the same time, but I think that concealing what deck we're on is a little bit more important. Alright, we're against humans. Ancient Ziggurat says to me humans. Unfortunate. Alright, let's Serum Visions, hopefully set up some nice draws. I'm gonna bottom the land, top the Manamorphose. Just play out another land. This is an interesting draw from them. I mean, I guess it could still be spirits, but I think it's more likely humans because of Ancient Ziggurat. I don't really need another land because I've already got quite enough mana. Yeah, alright, that says humans to me. Phantasmal Image. Guessing they're gonna vial in the image, copy Bugler. Alright, this turn I am going to play out the Electromancer. I'm gonna Manamorphose for red-blue. Don't really want to fire off Rituals yet. I'll fire off this one too. Alright, Pieces of the Puzzle's a fantastic draw here. So that will make me fire off a Ritual. Since I want to conserve all my blue mana. Alright, Pieces won this game for us, if they don't have anything. So let's fire off this Gifts Ungiven. I could have spliced Rituals, but I think that playing around whatever they're vialing in is probably a better play. So they could vial in a freebooter, which would be quite unfortunate if they did that. But I don't think they have it. If they vial in a freebooter, then they can take the Past in Flames if they give it to me, which would be most unfortunate. Alright, so they don't have a freebooter. So I'm going to start splicing. Don't really want to double splice. I'm just going to cast these. Doesn't matter if I splice them or not. Cast this Sleight of Hand. Alright, grab the pieces. Now we can flashback this. And let's just cast all the rituals. And now we can go for the gifts ungiven for a grape shot. Going to go for noxious, grape shot, past in flames, and a manamorphose. Where is it? Right there. I mean, noxious is to somewhat play around surgical, but doesn't really matter in this matchup. I just really need them to give me cards so that I can kill them with cards. Shouldn't be that hard of a decision. Alright, let's just cast Passive Flames. And Grape Shot our opponent. They're making us do it all out. That is okay. Well, we've got a lot of good cards in this matchup in the side. I guess we can talk about that while they decide to let us Grape Shot. Alright, so in this matchup, we've got a Thing in the Ice, which is a fantastic card in this matchup. We've also got some of these, bunch of removal spells, including Dismember. Here, let's see, we've got, not sure if I want to go on the bounce spells plan. Take out a Noxious. Let's see. So we can go down pieces of the puzzle, since we're most likely going to get there with Gifts Ungiven. We just need to fight through their hate. We can take out a couple of rituals. Since we are most likely going to be ritual flooded, we could take out an Opt. And I think I like Flame Slash. Let's take out an Electromancer and another Opt. So basically, oh, do we want Empty? We want to really just fight through their hate this game. Might be able to even take out Empty, but I think I like it. Just if we're grinding and they if we're just grinding and we manage to just draw an Empty, it could be game over. So I think we're gonna run it like that. Don't really want to bring in bounce spells because they're not going to be playing they're not going to be playing stuff like Damping Sphere, because their mana can't handle it. But we do have the Abrades in case they play something like that. We're going to lead off on Spire. And then we're going to Serum Visions. Alright. Don't really want another land, but a Manamorphose is fine. I'm assuming that this game we're going to have, like, Mini Grape Shot for couple, Pyroclasm for couple. This looks like a freebooter. Yep. That's fine. Got a lot of redundancy. So if they take one of our removal spells, I assume they take Abrade. But maybe they're just scared of Grape Shot. Oh, they take Pyroclasm. Alright. Seems somewhat unbeatable. So I'm going to play the Shivan Reef to hold up Abrade. Alright, they don't have a 1 vial. don't think I want to actually destroy Vile. I think we can just outgrind them. Oh, they just drew that. Seems medium. I think we let them Vile. Phantasmal Image. So I think we want to let it go. Because if they don't take Abrade, we can Abrade this, Pyroclasm the board. If they take this, we can Grape Shot, and then we get a Pyroclasm. I guess it depends how big they're gonna grow this champion. They could also take the Past in Flames, but I don't think that's very good. Oh, they took the Manamorphose. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to kill this freebooter at the end of turn so that I could just Pyroclasm them. But possibly waiting is even better. But I don't think it is, since this champion's gonna grow out of range soon. Meddling Mage. So I think this is an invitation to Abrade. Don't want to destroy an artifact. We want to kill Kite Sail. So we can get back our Pyroclasm. So they have to name Pyroclasm here. And then we can, if they name Abrade or something crazy, we can Pyroclasm Grape Shot, destroy their whole board. Seems good. Yeah, they choose Pyroclasm. Does that change what I want to do? I think it does. I'm going to Manamorphose. So that I could possibly Grape Shot Pyroclasm. Lightning Bolt. Okay. Does that change what I want to do? I can Lightning Bolt that. I think I want to Lightning Bolt the champion. And then Grape Shot Wrath their board. Seems good. And now we've just got this Pyroclasm and Abrade. And then whenever we get to this Past in Flames, it's pretty much game over. There's a Meddling Mage. I would assume naming Pyroclasm. Yep, there's the name. Alright, there's a gifts ungiven. That's pretty good. So I think we're just going to wait. And gifts ungiven for some cost reducers. Oh, actually we can't because we took out the noxious. Oh. I'm okay with taking 2. I guess I'll value gifts then. We could actually grab some rituals. Manamorphose and maybe a thing in the ice? Or we could grab some cantrips. I think thing in the ice I want to grab. Just something that they can't give us. It's a win con on its own. Alright, they gave us 2 rituals. Alright, so now what we could do is we can ritual splice ritual past in flames. Which I think I'm okay with that. Let's actually fire off this Manamorphose first. Just want to see what I draw. Oh, another ritual. Alright, so now we're definitely going on the splicing plan. So let's splice 1. Splice 2. Cast the ritual. That's probably better than splicing from the yard. Alright, so now let's Manamorphose. Double blue. Let's see if we can find a cost reducer. Nope. Bottom the dismember, top the opt. I think we could still get there. Let's Manamorphose. Double blue. There's a cost reducer. So let's play that. Now let's ritual. 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 Manamorphose. Lightning bolt. Grape shot. Oh, there's a lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Grape shot. And that is taking down humans. Yeah, we just had loads of removal and could fight through all of their hate. So let's just go right into round number 2. Welcome to round number 2. We took down humans in the first one, and this is a mulligan. Right, this is a better hand, but it's still not great. Definitely keeping that gifts. And let's see what our opponent does. Ooh, that is a scary start. Hopefully not Death Shadow. Looking more like Death Shadow. Looking even more like Death Shadow. Could also be Hollow 1. It's Hollow 1. Took out our Noxious and our Gifts. Ooh. 2 Hollow 1s. 3 Hollow 1s. 3 Hollow Boys. That is a HollowThree, if anyone was wondering. That is quite a draw. Let's hopefully make it so our opponent's draw does not matter. We've got 1 turn to live. Swing in with the HollowThree. That's okay. Alright. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to maximize our outs to win this game. So I'm going to cast a Ritual and Serum Visions so that I can scry and draw off of this Manamorphose. So bottom top, now we get to Morphos for double blue, and then I get to Serum Visions. So these are both fantastic draws. Let's top that. Let's Morphos, get our Past in Flames. Costs 3 mana. So let's go up. Red blue. That's pieces for double blue. Alright, let's get Ritual and Sleight of Hand. So I got Sleight of Hand. Into Sleight of Hand. Let's Sleight of Hand again. Into Ritual. Let's just cast them. Past in Flames. And let's go through the rituals. Oh, well, I guess we don't need to really do this, since we just have Grape Shot for lethal, and that is Storm taking down HollowThree on turn 1. Absolutely insanity. Oh my gosh. Alright, so round number 2, definitely want Dismember, some things in the ice, and Flame Slash, Abrades, empty the Warrens, our last pieces of the puzzle. Definitely want to go down on some Gifts Ungiven, since they're going to have Leyline of the Void in the side. Take out a Noxious, take out a Grape Shot. We can shave on an Opt, shave on an Electromancer, and go with it like this. We need some removal for their Hollow Boys. We've got Dismember to kill Ganglers. Thing in the Ice, a secondary plan. Don't really want to go on the Wipe Away Echoing Truth in this, since it is just a race, but I think they're going to have more disruption than us. And if they put in more disruption, it kind of dilutes their deck's game plan, and it will make ours better. So we're going to keep this. This looks like a pretty good, nice hand. Oh, they're mulliganing down. I think they were quite intimidated by our turn 3 kill. Probably quite salty about it. And they just really needed a Leyline of the Void in order to feel good about themselves. So we're gonna top, and just pass turn. I would guess that they have a very bad hand. So they probably were thinking that the only way they could win this game is if they had turn 0 Leyline of the Void, which isn't usually the case with hollow ones. They can usually just kill us. But it's fine by me if they want to mulligan down to 3. So let's just fire off this pieces. Grab probably Sleight of Hand Flame Slash. I mean, any threat that they can play, we can pretty much handle. So let's start spitting our wheels and cantripping. Grab an Electromancer. Grab a Thing in the Ice. I'm gonna play out the Thing in the Ice. Very good against Hollow One. Makes all their work that they do look quite foolish. Oh, Fatal Push. Alright, was not actually expecting Fatal Push, but that's okay too. This is actually a really good mull to 3. So I'm gonna fire off a Sleight of Hand. Grab that pieces. Hopefully they have more removals still. Alright. Let's go double. Ooh, then we want to just pieces. Next turn we can Electromancer pieces. This is quite extraordinary for a HollowThree, actually. Hollow One is definitely a deck that you need your cards in hand. And the more sideboard cards you put in, the more diluted the deck becomes. You take the Electromancer. Yeah. Alright, so let's play Sleight of Hand first and then pieces. Do want that Brawl. And now we can pieces. Don't really want to run out the Brawl again. Let's grab the Past in Flames and a Ritual. That way next turn we could just Brawl, Ritual, Past in Flames. Alright, they're finally tapped out. Alright, they concede. Alright, so that was taking down Hollow One. Unfortunately, our opponent went to a HollowThree and just got... Yeah, okay. I'll do the same. Yeah, they just got screwed over by their own deck. High variance, high reward. Unfortunately, I don't think you should ever mulligan down past 5. They were probably thinking that the only way they could win was a Leyline of the Void, which isn't true. I mean, all the disruption they had would have bought them a lot of time to swing in with a Hollow One, though we did have answers for it. But yeah, before I go into round number 3, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to anything to help the channel grow. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell anyone who will listen. And let's jump right into round number 3. Alright, welcome to round number 3. This is a pretty risky hand, but I am going to keep it on the draw. I'm still quite surprised we were able to beat a HollowThree on turn 1. Marsh Flats. I don't crack it. Makes me think white-black tokens, but I have no idea. So we're really just looking for a cost reducer here. And some mana. Let's see what they do. Plains. I was thinking maybe there was a Mana Tithe coming on. I'm gonna grab the Manamorphose here over the Desperate Ritual. This is a bit 50-50 which one I actually want to draw, but since we're running low on a density of cards, I think that Manamorphose might be better. Bitter Blossom. Alright. I think it's white-black tokens. Let's see. Alright, so I am going to fire off a Sleight of Hand, then Serum Visions to try to set up for next turn. Let's grab the Electromancer. Now we can Serum Visions. Don't really want any more lands. We have played our land for turn. Pyroclasm will be very good in the side for this matchup. Tide Hollow Scholar. Ooh. They're going to take the Manamorphose here. Or they might actually take the Grape Shot, but the correct play would be taking Manamorphose, Past in Flames, or Gifts Ungiven. Probably correct to take Manamorphose over Gifts Ungiven, but Gifts is scary. We will be able to cast it next turn with this untapped land. Or actually, we won't be able to cast it because we don't have a cost reducer out. Ugh. If we draw a Ritual, we can Ritual Morphos, Gifts Ungiven. I don't think that's good enough. Maybe at the end of their turn we can Ritual Manamorphose, Gifts Ungiven. That probably doesn't make it better to do it at the end of their turn, because we could just draw a Ritual and win. So we gotta see what they do. If they don't play an untapped land, if they don't play a land at all, that's kind of scary. All right, oh yeah, they could take the. Oh. They could just take any non-land card. I thought it was only. I thought this was like a freebooter, but no, it's much better. All right. So we ended up drawing a ritual. I think I am going to opt over ritualing out this Gifts Ungiven. I'll keep the Serum Visions on top. Alright, so let's bottom top. Interesting though, I might have wanted to keep the pieces of the puzzle on top, but I think this is better. I mean, the dream would be they tap out. I would guess that they take the Morphos here. I'd probably be right. But if they don't, I think I am just going to Grape Shot their board. Because I can Electromancer, Ritual Morphos, Passion Flames, Ritual Morphos, Serum Visions, Grape Shot. Seems pretty good. Could definitely hit the win off of Serum Visions with these Gifts Ungivens in hand. But if they do take the Morphos, we're kind of at a standstill. Because I won't quite have enough mana to Grape Shot. So okay, they take the Passion Flames. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to play out this Electromancer. And then run out of Manamorphose. If they want to path, that's okay. I would rather them path now than play a ritual and have them path. Alright, they're Fatal Pushing. That's okay too. So we want to go red-black. Yeah, so I'm just going to Grape Shot now. Kill their two Skullers. And save target. Alright. So we get our Electromancer back and our Passion Flames. And then next turn we can Electromancer, Ritual, Passion Flames. Which is pretty good. The best draw might be a land, actually. If they tap out, this will be great for us. We're just gonna try to gain life. I'm sorry, bud, but that's not really gonna help you. So we got access to our graveyard now. Let's see what we draw. Alright, there's a land. So now we can ritual, gifts. And we can just grab some more rituals. I think I'm just gonna grab the second Passion Flames. Doesn't really matter what our third card is, since we have access to Passion Flames either way. Let's go for a double blue. Right, now we gotta be careful to leave one red in our mana pool. And now we can start casting some rituals. Careful not to click on the Grape Shot. Now we can get more density of cards. And now we can Gifts Ungiven them. Grab a second Grape Shot. Just more mana. I'm just gonna go up to 19 and kill them with Grape Shot. Alright, there's the concede. Alright, so sideboard, we're gonna want this Pyroclasm. Seems pretty good. Also gonna want this Thing in the Ice in pieces. Also probably going to want this Empty the Warrens, since I would think that they're gonna have some Graveyard Hate. Either in Leyline or some sort of Damping Sphere. So I'm going to bring in the Abrades too. They could also have Relics. So we're going to go down is the Gifts Ungiven, 1 Past in Flames. And then we can go down a Noxious, a Grape Shot. Then we can go down a Grape Shot and an Opt. And we'll just run it like this. So, I think the opponent is going to be bringing in some sort of Graveyard Hate or Storm Hate. They could bring in either Leyline. Oh, this is a fantastic hand. Though, Thing of the Ice is a little bit worse in this matchup since they do have Fatal Push and Path. They're thinking pretty hard about this upkeep. Alright, let's play our Spire and just opt. We don't want to land. Second Brawl is quite nice. Could also be playing Rest in Peace. Inquisition. Would assume they take the pieces, but they could take the Thing in the Ice or the Brawl. Don't think they're going to take the Brawl since we have 2 of them. They could really take anything in this hand. If they take a Braid, it's very telling of what they have. They obviously have some Haymaker artifact that they think is going to win the game. Or Thalia or something. I don't know their hand, but Pieces of the Puzzle is probably the best take right here. Without Pieces of the Puzzle, we're not really doing anything. I mean, they can't really beat a Thing in the Ice, so they just have to... Oh, they took a Braid. Alright, that is quite interesting. So I'm going to play out the Shivan Reef and just run out of Brawl. They have to have, like, a Damping Sphere or something in their hand that they think that we just can't beat. Camball. Yeah. Okay. So that's why they took the Abrade? Bring Camball. Sure. Camball is not nearly as good as they think it is. I'm gonna play this Thing in the Ice though. Just pass turn. Though Camball is pretty good. Tide Hollow. Oh. Punished for not playing the pieces. Oh, so punished. Hoping to flip Thing in the Ice. Deals with Camball. Getting an Abrade. Also grabbing our Grape Shot. Kills Camball. Though it is quite annoying. And a big Empty the Warrens deals with Camp. Oh, they take the Brawl. I did not expect that. Fatal push for the brawl. Yeah. Okay. That is fine. Gonna run out these pieces of the puzzle. Let's grab this Serum Vision's Pyroclasm. Alright, let's play out the Serum Visions. Yes, they get another Cannonball trigger. Electromancer's pretty good. Bottom both. You can just next turn Pyroclasm, Sleight of Hand. Swing 7. Though I would like to deal with this Cannonball. Let's see, if we draw a Grape Shot, we can deal with Cannonball by Electromancer, Pyroclasm. Oh, alright, there's the path. Alright, we'll grab a Mountain here. As now, if we just draw a Grape Shot, we can deal with Cannonball, just in general. Ooh. That's pretty good. So let's Electromancer, Sleight of Hand. I think I'm gonna grab this pieces though. This is going to be quite painful though. But playing an empty here is pretty good. Just need to stop the onslaught coming in. Hopefully this Cannonball won't drain us out. But it is putting in quite a lot of work. Soren. Is that a 2-2 with flying? It is a 2-2 with flying. Alright, that's a 2-turn clock. You can play this Electromancer without any life lost. Play this pieces. Alright, let's grab... Oh, this isn't gonna matter, is it? What we could do is hope our opponent makes a mistake and blocks with their Cannonball. And just Pyroclasm after. You gotta kill Soren, right? So you can attack with 4 at Soren, making it look nice to actually block. And if they block with Cannonball, we can go Pyroclasm. Get back our Brawl. Alright, they're not going to block. So let's, yeah, we're just dead because we need some more life. So that's pretty good on their part. I think that they're not going to be playing. I don't think they're going to be playing Graveyard Hate after that, but they could very well be. So I think we probably... Lightning Bolt's interesting, Dismember is interesting. I might bring in the Flame Slash. just as another... Oh, I don't really like Flame Slash. Could be we just got unlucky there. Could bring in the second Grape Shot, I think. Take out a Ritual. Possibly bring in Gifts Ungiven, but I don't think that's good enough. Could take out an Electromancer for a Gifts. This is a way to get our Past in Flames, but I think they are going to be playing Hate of some sort. Just depends what form it is this time. So we're going to be playing first. This is a pretty good hand. Got an answer for Cannonball. Got some stuff to do. Got our Thing in the Ice, which is a powerhouse against this deck. So we're going to lead off on Spire Serum, set up for the next few turns. Don't want another land. Do want the Opt, though. Let's see what they do. Turn 1 Inquisition. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Let's see what they take. Take the Thing in the Ice. I think rather than play out the Baral, I am going to Opt. I don't think I want another Baral. I think I'd rather stuff to do. Another Inquisition. Sure, they're gonna take the Baral. It's a Duress. Ooh. That is quite a force to be reckoned with. Do I want this Abrade? Don't think I want it yet. Now if they have the Cannonball, ooh. Bitter Blossom. That's a pretty good one. Well, that's interesting. Not gonna have access to that yet. But if we do draw a cost reducer... Oh, there's a Damping Sphere. Alright. Unfortunate. Yeah, there you can take a Ritual. Yeah. I was wary of Damping Sphere, but I didn't think they had it. That was a wrong play by them. They definitely should have taken this. These Desperate Rituals. There's an Electromancer. Just gonna run it out there. If they path him, that's fine. They're going to have access to this vault, which is quite scary. Dark Confidant. That's pretty scary too. We do have sort of a window of opportunity of splicing. Go up to 6 mana. Past in Flames costs full cost. So we do have access to Grape Shot then. Go up to 6. We have 6. This costs 4. We have 3 left. And then we can cast Grape Shot. Could do that just to lower their clock. am kind of wishing I topped that a braid, but I think it was correct to bottom it. Let's see what our opponent does. I don't know what they're thinking about. Another damping sphere. Oh joy. Okay, Empty the Warrens is pretty good. But let's see what we could do. I think that means that Grape Shot's off the table for now until we draw one more land. Let's see. We could cast an Empty, but I don't think that's very good right now. I think we're just gonna pass. We've got our Abrade, and if we draw an Abrade, we can ritual out, or we can Abrade ritual. Yeah, we can Abrade, Splice, and Pasted Flames, Abrade again. Get rid of the 2 damping spheres. Do we need to draw it? Pieces of the puzzle is pretty good. We are on a pretty fast clock. Alright, that's a Grape Shot. That'll help lessen the clock. But it is going to be quite expensive. Though we can almost triple splice. Just need one more land. Soren. Oh, that's just lethal, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is a big swing. Manamorphose. I don't think that's gonna do it. Oh, we could Manamorphose. Let's see what we hit. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it. It's too expensive. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's just 2 damping spheres pretty good. Yeah, if we had the Abrade, we could have actually won this. Or boarded in an Echoing Truth. Probably should have boarded in an Echoing Truth anyway, since it's good against tokens. Yeah, that's definitely a miss board. I definitely should have gotten this Echoing Truth then. Very nice showing from our opponent, but that'll bring us to 2 and 1. So let's go into round number 4. Round number 4, yes, round number 4. Round number 4, 2 and 1. We're gonna keep this hand. Looks quite nice. Definitely going to land. Oh my goodness. Opponent's down to 4 cards in hand. I do not know what this means. Seems like Dredge to me. Alright, let's just sleight of hand. Looking for some rituals. I am going to take the land here, actually. So I can have a guaranteed gifts. I'm just gonna land Brawl. Opponent has me worried. Don't know what they are on. I'm just gonna play the Shivan Reef. Baral, pass turn. I think Copperline Gorge probably says Dredge. Could also be Naya Burn, but I don't think so. I would assume that they would do something. Alright, so I'm gonna board like this is against Dredge. And I'm going to bring in some Thing in the Ice and Pieces. Go down and empty Grape Shot and Noxious. Pyroclasm's interesting, but I think I'm gonna take a Wipe Away and Echoing Truth. Both are pretty good against hate cards that they could have, and also pretty good against a board full of amalgams. But this is just an all-out race. Or we're gonna keep this hand. Not fantastic hand, but it's decent. Shriekhorn, yep, alright, it's Dredge. Storm has quite a nice matchup against Dredge. We are just usually faster than them. So let's Serum Visions, see what we get. Baral, alright, we're gonna bottom both of these. Really just need another land. So if I don't draw a land, I'm going to Sleight of Hand. It gets me another look farther than Serum Visions to draw land for the turn. They didn't hit a Dredger. Oh, there's a Dredger. And Stain the Mine. Oh, I forgot that they're running Stain the Mind. That is a surgical without surgical. That would be quite bad. Don't believe we have an answer to that right now. So you probably should have left in the empty. At least one. They're definitely going off with their dredging. But luckily, none of these amalgams are coming back. Or none of this amalgam. I got one amalgam, 2 blood gas. I also got Conflagrate. Lightning Axe. Alright, so I'm gonna run out this Sleight of Hand, hopefully hit a land. With these 2 looks. If I hit a land, I'll be able to play Serum Visions, unless it's my only mountain. Alright, we hit land. I'm gonna grab the island. So I guess Serum Vision set up for next turn. Hopefully find a Manamorphose. Alright, got another land for next turn. Can't read that now, but we might actually want this Grape Shot in hand. I don't think so. We can always just search it up with gifts. So we're just gonna pass. Get a Loam. We really want to keep these in hand so they can't Conflagrate them. Though, if they did Conflagrate them, it wouldn't really be a loss for us. I think what I'm going to do is land Ritual Gifts. So they get their stuff back. Not a huge clock right now, which is good, but they are close to just loaming back for Conflagrate. Let's see, next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can just kill me, can't they? Their conflagrate. So I am just going to go on the all-in this turn. If we miss, that's okay. Alright, hit an Opt and a Manamorphose. Not fantastic. Hits. Let's go for the double blue. I don't think I want to cast this Gifts. I think I'd rather cast an Opt. And another Pieces. Grab these two. Alright, so next turn we've got a guaranteed win if they don't kill us this turn. Which we can block a Bloodghast with a Brawl if they don't kill it. And if they do kill it, we can just play another one. Ritual, Past in Flames. So what do you imagine is they're going to grab a Loam. They didn't. I thought they would grab a Loam and then Conflagrate. Though they haven't hit any Creeping Chills. Not sure if they brought them out or not. They might have taken out some Creeping Chills for their sideboard cards. I gotta read this card. I haven't actually seen this. That seems pretty good. Don't think they can. I can win if they name Grape Shot with that. Yeah, there's the Conflagrate. They left one card in hand out to land. Alright, so yeah, we just win next turn. I think we've got enough spells. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to play a Brawl, Ritual, Past in Flames. And now we get to Ritual again. Ritual again. Manamorphose. For double blue. And then we can Gifts Ungiven. Grab some more gas. Ritual. Alright, they conceded there. So yeah, they were taking down Dredge. Survived at 5 life. I think it would have been right for them to grab the life from the Loam there to get more cards in hand, but it didn't look like it ended up mattering. So that is taking down Dredge. I'll see you guys in round number 5. To round number 5. This is a pretty great hand, actually. Especially if our little guy lives. Bloodstained Mire. Scary Opener. Hopefully no hand disruption. Sacred Foundry. Alright, this is Burn. Let's see. Oh, they got us a land. Sweet. We're gonna have this Steam Vent Sensor untapped. We'll discard that island. I probably should have actually discarded this Shivan Reef. Another Goblin Guide. Oh no. There's land. What else was revealed? Past in Flames. Okay. I think I'm going to Ritual Morphos Brawl out. Try to go faster than them. Go for blue-red. Play out a Brawl. Now you can Manamorphose. Yeah, I think we're just going to Pieces here. Op doesn't really do it. We'd have to hit Morphos into Ritual. Yeah, Ritual and Gifts. So I mean, that was pretty much going for it. Hoping that our opponent didn't have a Lightning Bolt. Doesn't seem like they do, actually. So they would have bolted the Spiral. Now just a slow roll bolt? Sure. That is saving us 3 life. Alright, Serum Vision's double revealed. So they know we have Past in Flames, Shivan Reef, and Stevens. I mean, we're most likely dead already. Boros Charm. Alright, let's hope. So, I don't think we can win anyway. No, I don't think we can, so let's Serum Visions. And I mean, if they have 3 lands in hand, we could probably win. Although quite unlikely. Play this tapped. We can opt. Draw that. So I mean, if they have 3 lands in hand, we win. But I don't think they do. Worth enough not to concede. But I will have it ready. Are they slow rolling it? Doesn't look like it. There's the Helix. Alright. So we're going to want to go up a Dispel, up some Thing in the Ices, up the Pieces, up some Empties, up some Creature Removal, down a Past in Flames, down some Gifts, down a Grape Shot, down a Noxious, down an Electromancer, down an Opt, and down a Ritual. And we will go in like this. Basically just want to stall out. Oh, this would be such a good hand if we had a land. Alright, this is good. Top the Morphos. Hopefully we'll get down our Thing in the Ice, flip their Thing in the Ice, and start jamming in. So we know we have a Manamorphose on top, so hopefully no Goblin Guide. And it's a Goblin Guide. Alright, that's fine. So we're just gonna play out this Thing in the Ice. See what happens. I think I will block, saving 5 life with a Thing in the Ice. Alright, there's a second Goblin Guide. Does make me less wanting to actually block. Alright, and a Braid. I think we'll just block. If they want to bolt the Thing in the Ice, it saves us 5 life. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Ritual Manamorphose. Double blue. Island doesn't quite do it. And we're going to cast our Pieces of the Puzzle, hopefully hitting a cantrip off of it. No such luck. Alright. We will be able to flip it next turn. Not sure if I want to block. But I think I won't block this turn, since I'm close to flipping Thing in the Ice, and they might try to kill it. Though Sacred Foundry tapped makes me think they don't have a bolt. I don't think I'm gonna block. Manamorphose on top. Yeah, no block. Don't want to risk this thing. Lava Spike us. Yep. Lava Spike. So I'm gonna fire off this Manamorphose. Hopefully we hit either a Ritual or a land. That's gonna be pretty painful. I think it's worth it. I want to play down this empty this turn. But I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, it's gonna save us the life, as they have 2 Goblin Guides in hand. Gotta hope for no double bolt, but it's burn. Gotta dodge a Boros Charm. Exquisite Firecraft. That does it too. Alright, so that's 3-2 against... we lost in the finals against Burn. So, not terrible. We did beat the HollowThree, which is quite extraordinary. Exquisite Firecraft, pretty good. Can't counter it. Possibly could have searched for a Dispel with the pieces, but I think getting out this empty was probably better. Costing us 2 life, but saving us 4. But that'll be it for this week. I might need some more fine-tuning. I'll be sure to bring it back next week, but I had a question for all of you. How would you feel about Pauper content? Since I do have a Pauper deck on here, I might be able to play some Pauper. Would that be something of interest, or just Storm? Alright, so until next time, I'm signing out.